Ever since its launch in 1995, the Time Crisis franchise has been one of my all-time favourite arcade franchises. Most specifically, Time Crisis 2, which launched in Japan in 1997 and worldwide in 1998, which introduced co-op functionality, high score system, and a much more robust and enjoyable gameplay experience. But did you know, despite the fact that it's been 20 odd years since the game's launch, that there's plenty of secrets that people don't realise? So in this video, I'll take a look at 5 things that you may have missed in Time Crisis 2 Arcade Edition. Number 5, we have Destructible Objects. So in Time Crisis 2, the objective is to shoot down all the enemy soldiers that appear on screen within the time limit, with the overall objective of stopping Ernesto Diaz's plan. Now what you might not know is that in certain areas of the game, you can shoot various different objects that are actually destructible and keep your combo going, as well as deliver points. So for instance, in the first area, you can shoot down the glass bottles, which will generate 50 points each, and you can also, in the second area of stage 1, shoot down these barrels, which many of you will already know as it's part of the requirement to go forwards up the alley, but you can also use these, as I mentioned, to keep your combo. Number 4, we have Explosive Objects with bonus points. So throughout the game, you'll encounter certain set pieces that allow you to destroy objects in the background that will not only clear that entire section of enemies, but will also give you extortionate amount of points for doing so. And if you use these effectively, you can actually get some really nice bonus points from. Number 3, we have bonus points and bonus areas. So it's pretty common knowledge in Time Crisis 2 that if you shoot off Yakov Kaczynski's hat 4 times consecutively in Area 2, you'll be able to go to a secret area filled with yellow soldiers. But what's so special about these yellow soldiers? Well, these actually give you 5,000 points apiece and is a really great way of getting that high score in Time Crisis 2. So all you need to do is shoot off Yakov's hat 4 times consecutively, and then towards the end of the level, instead of picking up the machine gun, you'll then be welcomed with this secret area where you can shoot 5 or 6 yellow soldiers with, as you can see, 5,000 points apiece. Now if you get these in a combo attack like I just did here, you'll then get an astronomical amount of points. If you're not successful in actually shooting Yakov's hat off consecutively 4 times, or you get it 3 times and then miss the 4th time, you'll pick up the machine gun as normal and shoot the armoured vehicle that appears approaching you. That's not the only hidden area in Time Crisis 2. In Stage 2, Area 2, when the train passes you by, shoot the 2 yellow soldiers and you'll be taken to another area that is filled with even more yellow soldiers, which again, you can chain together to create a big combo attack. At number 2, we have Orange Soldiers Dictate Your Route. So in Time Crisis 2, there's 2 routes that you can go, one for the player 1 route and one for the player 2 route. But when you are playing in single player mode, orange soldiers will appear where, depending on which one you shoot first, will dictate which way you're going to go or which route you're going to take. So in the first area, if you shoot the orange soldier on the left side of the screen, you will go basically player 1's route. If you shoot the orange soldier on the right, you will go player 2 route. And this continues throughout the entirety of the game. Every time that an orange soldier appears, if you shoot the left soldier, you will go down player 1's route. If you shoot the orange soldier on the right, you will go down player 2 route. It's such a simple thing, and yet it has taken me many years to realise that this is actually a feature of the game. But what this also means is that if you know there are more enemies in a certain area, you can choose which route to go to get a better high score. For instance, in the second pathway choice, you can go to the player 2 route side, which has considerably more enemies than on the player 1 side route. Another example is in Stage 2 Area 1, where I'm more comfortable shooting enemies in player 1's route than I am in player 2's route. And knowing that shooting enemy soldiers on the left hand side will take me to player 1's route is a great benefit in gaining that high score. At number 1, we have gun calibration. That's right, the Time Crisis 2 arcade machine allows you to calibrate your gun. In order to do this, simply hold down the trigger while entering a credit, whether that's stepping on the pedal in free play mode or pressing the credit button on the panel before starting the game. But while you're holding the trigger down and selecting a credit, you'll then be taken to this gun calibration menu, which allows you to shoot at the screen and calibrate your gun to how you see fit. It's a feature that was introduced from Time Crisis 4 arcade machine, but it's still something that not a lot many people know about. So there we are, 5 things you might not know about Time Crisis 2. Did you know any of them? Let me know in the comments.